The impact of today's ruling will be immediate. 13 states have trigger laws that end access to abortion now that Roe is overturned. 13 more states are now expected to move quickly to ban abortion. The court upheld Mississippi's ban on abortions after 15 weeks by a 6-3 vote, and 5 of those justices went even farther, voting to overturn Roe v. Wade itself. Stephen Breyer arguing that Alito's ruling is based on nothing more than the fact that 3 new justices appointed by Donald Trump, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett, cast decisive votes to overturn Roe.
The politicians cannot interfere in the decisions that should be made between a woman and her doctor.
I don't know about all that.
Let's give them a summer of rage.
We out here in Times Square. The abortion protest just started. As you know, the Supreme Court voted and overturned Roe v. Wade, meaning it's up to the states to decide if abortion is going to be legal. It's probably still going to be legal in blue states like Illinois and New York here, but red states like almost definitely abortion is going to be illegal. It's going to be up to backdoor people to do abortions. So they're out here in New York City, Times Square, protesting the abortion. We're going to catch up with the protesters right now, maybe interview a couple. And we'll see what they have to say. Dang, I think we missed them, Taylor.
No dip, Sherlock.
Oh, here they go. They're right here. Remember, this is the park we passed to get here. They're right here. Let's go with these people. Let's go fast. All right, we found them. Okay, here they go. Wait, what did we just walk into? Look. We're in Bryant Park. This is where the protest is. I think we have a public speaker talking right now, so we'll see. Selling. Socialist,
You guys want, papers, pins? We do ask for a donation, but
Socialist alternative.
yeah, there. You can hear some of us speaking over there.
Nice. Let's try and get a place like up high we can see.
We should have brought something to sit on.
Yeah, probably.
Faculty and staff union.
Let's just stay here.
Abortion rights are a labor issue, a worker's issue.
Whether or not we are pregnant, whether or not we become parents, whether or not we can access abortion, all of these things affect our working conditions. And our working conditions affect those things in return. CUNY for Abortion Rights is a rank-and-file committee of students and workers from all across CUNY. People from every campus, every CUNY union, and all workers who are not unionized at CUNY are welcome. And we all organize together because it affects all of us, and we're stronger together. The CUNY community has over 500,000 people. Give me some noise if you're a CUNY student.
Find a place. You think right there? Just sit down right there.
Or a CUNY worker. Now, if you're a CUNY student, a CUNY worker, a former CUNY student, or a potential future CUNY student. All of those groups, plus if you work in the New York City public schools. You are educating future CUNY students. That's a lot of us. That's a lot of us who are cheering.
This is the protest we're in Hyde Park.
The
abortion protest. Roe v. Wade was overturned today.
Even if we only did that, there's so many people, so much of New York. Abortion rights are also a queer issue and a trans issue. It's not just straight cis women who can become pregnant. And abortion rights aren't just about abortion. They're about privacy and control over our bodies more generally. Some people will say it's best to focus on just abortion or just racism or just queer rights or just something else and so on. But all of these issues impact each other and the right wing knows it. So we need to know it too and fight all of these things together. Same struggle, same fight is not just a slogan. All workers, all oppressed people need to stand together and support one another. Not just because solidarity is important, and it is important, but because everyone's struggles affects our own. The Republicans, the Democrats, and the capitalists, those are the same thing. All use our differences to try to divide us, just like Hillary Clinton saying earlier this week, the Democrats should throw trans people under the bus in order to win elections. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. But we're always stronger together. So if you're in CUNY, come talk to me, CUNY for Abortion Rights. And if you're not at CUNY, you too can organize a similar coalition at your own workplace, your own school, your own wherever you're at. Everybody together doing what you can in your place with your connections and your power. Because it's the same struggle and the same fight. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming out here. My name is Petra, my pronouns are they, them, and I'm a student at the College of Staten Island.
We're at Bryant.
Just at the beginning of this month, myself, along with some amazing organizers, including Hugh Lin, who is here today, put together a rally for abortion rights led by CSI students at Staten Island. We need to show up not in just the biggest cities in the world, but in the places where they're not looking, the places where they don't expect us to show up. The places that are full of wonderful, beautiful, like-minded folks and communities who have been taken from us because of land grabs, because of these fake borders.
Hey, yo, chill out, chill out.
Hey,
yo.
Control us. It's clear to us now that the Democrats only care about abortion when they want you to vote for their slate of corporate and capitalist pigs. Because this isn't going to affect them. Believe me,
No, you good.
sex workers, you know that Democrats and Republicans alike are more than able and willing to provide abortion resources when it directly suits their needs. But when it comes to poor and working class people, particularly our most vulnerable, differently abled, queer and trans, and BIPOC populations, they wish to deny abortion so that more of our generations are born and trapped by poverty. Poverty is not inevitable, it's the systemic denial of resources excluded to those with generational wealth to maintain a disproportionately black and brown population that can be exploited by prison and low-wage labor industries. All this in order for capital to sustain inherently unsustainable profit growth. We need to fight for the right to choose when and if to raise a family and under what circumstances. And we need to ensure that no child is forced to be born into poverty by dismantling the barriers erected by capitalism. People from everywhere are coming to New York for abortion, so it's important we are vigilant in making abortions accessible and safe to all who come here. This includes not only making abortions free for everyone, but keeping cops out of our clinics. So that their information is not collected by and reported to those who have an interest in seeing poverty and necessary medical procedures criminalized and punished. Protecting bodily autonomy includes solidarity with all these issues, decriminalizing poverty, drugs, sex work. Defunding cops so that we can have free housing, our basic needs met. And of course, free healthcare, including mental health, abortion, and trans-affirming care, which is healthcare. Abortion is our right, just not for the rich and white. One last thing, I tried to get the water for someone in the protest and we got separated. If you still need water, just come to the front band and I'll provide for you.
Yeah, water.
Abortion is a human right, not just for the rich and white.
Abortion is a human right, not just for the rich and white.
Abortion is a human right, not just for the rich and white. Abortion is a human right, not just for the rich and white. Abortion is a human right, not just for the rich and white. Next up, we have a comrade from the PSL. Come on up.
What's that? What's PSL?
Mom sent some pictures and videos.
Oh, okay, I'm taking a video, I know. Bro, Zach, bro, you're right. But this crowd is definitely mostly white.
We've all gone through the motions today. You know, I went from sadness to disappointment to feeling sick in my stomach to full, utter rage. And I asked myself, what am I gonna do? And I found comfort in Florence Kennedy's words when she said, don't agonize, organize. And in response to this decision, today President Biden called for massive action, for peaceful protests. That's right, fuck him.
Yeah.
With the aims to mute our movement. But we won't allow that, right? Because this ruling is an economical, social, and political violent ruling.
Then they cut off our money. Fight socialism for feminism.
It's not working.
You have to put your finger on it. Hold it down. On the camera. Put your finger on the QR code.
And I'm done. Not being told
It's not working.
rights can only be supported with money.
it has to be on photo, you're on video.
Failing to fight for our equality, failing to codify abortion into federal law. That's right.
Wait, see what it says?
And quite frankly, the women, trans men, non-binary, and gender non-conforming folks, and everyone who can give birth doesn't have till November to wait for our rights to abortion. The people of Mississippi don't have time to wait till November. The 26 states that face having abortion rights obliterated don't have the time to wait because those rights will be gone in 30 days.
Oh, it's 30 days until it's like 80.
So now I ask you, what are we gonna do about it? You know, I want to share one personal story if y'all will allow me. You know, this morning, my trans nephew texted me and said, Aunt Ellie, I'm terrified to be a trans youth in the state of Tennessee. My trans nephew. And I literally was holding my tears because I was so mad, but I couldn't at that moment. Because I'm terrified. I'm terrified for our trans community. I'm terrified for our queer community. I'm terrified for the women across the country. I'm terrified that all of our civil rights are under attack. And I say this because, you know, Justice Thomas had the audacity to say, well, what stops us from getting rid of contraception? What stops us from banning marriage equality? So what stops them from taking away our civil liberty? Now you tell me who's gonna stop them? We are! Who's gonna stop them? We are! That's right. If we've learned anything today, is that the Supreme Court is an illegitimate institution.
Yeah.
The will of the American people. And that there is nothing democratic about ignoring 72% of Americans who want their vote to stay as it was. These undemocratically appointed judges serving life terms should not have the right to dictate our bodily autonomy, to deny us our human rights. The Supreme Court must be abolished.
I don't know about all that.
Let's give them a summer of rage. Let them feel our voices echo across the country.
There'll probably be some back in Chicago.
Capacity to fight for
What is it?
equality.
There'll probably be some back in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, so-
Courage to stand in solidarity with every single person impacted by this disgusting ruling. So are you ready to fight?
Yes!
Let them hear you in DC. Are you ready to fight? We're ready to fight. Again, my name is Elizabeth. I'm with the Party for Socialism and Liberation. If you're not
Elizabeth
in an
doing good.
organization, join an organization. Form an
Elizabeth the president.
organization. Join the PSL. Check us out at pslweb.org or check us out on Insta at NYCPSL. Thank you, everyone. Let's keep it
Those are not the same people.
Yeah, I don't disrespect them, but it's
Oh my God. Hi, New York City. The last time I saw her like this, it was for George Floyd.
Hey.
Rest in peace for him. Thank you for coming out today. I'm Kiara Williams. I'm the president of Warriors in the Garden. If you don't know us, we are a collective of nonviolent activists, and we fight to dismantle all systems, oppressive systems, and protect our communities of color. All of these glorious people up here on the stage to my left and to my right helped lead this march today. They were alongside marching, chanting, keeping the energy up, so please give them a round of applause. I'm gonna be really quick because I know we're all tired, but it doesn't end here, and it doesn't end with the Confederate States. If we do not act, if we do not move together, it will be New York, it will be California, it will be all of these states we call safe, okay? They are not stopping here. You've seen it. Today, people who had abortions scheduled are forced to have kids right now. That is fucking terrifying. So please, be patient with yourself as well in this long, long fight for justice, because this is not the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have one more speech and then we're going to start wrapping up. We have a comment from Tempest. New York City for abortion rights, not Tempest. Who's going to say something?
Hi. So everyone here, I assume, is probably as angry as I am about this decision. And everybody wants to know what they can do next to help aid and abet abortion, even here in New York where it's safe. New York City for Abortion Rights has a clinic defense every first Saturday of the month at Old St. Pat's Basilia in Soho at 8:30 in the morning, and we defend the clinic by not allowing the anti-choice
What's up, Jagger?
Catholics and evangelicals
Happy you're here. Welcome.
to approach the clinic where they harass and harass and harass patients. They start with the last of Planned Parenthood harassing patients. They follow people from the train harassing patients. Not even knowing if you're a patient, they will harass you if you are in the vicinity. Please join New York City for Abortion Rights next Saturday, July 2nd at Old St. Pat's Basilia, 263 Mulberry Street in Soho, and help us defend our clinics. It's up to us. The Democrats aren't going to save us. Republicans aren't going to save us. Politicians are not going to save us. Voting isn't going to save us. We don't have Supreme Court judges. Facing arrest, please join that action.
Wait, hold on.
There's people there to take your jail support information, but please join us at 42nd and 6th Avenue. Thank you.
Okay, so at first, I think it was a march that started in Central Park.
All right, y'all. Thank you so
It's been going on for a while, and we marched through Times Square, and then now we're in Grant Park.
This is not the end.
This has been going on for maybe like 4 hours.
One row in the first place under a conservative Nixon administration was
The march ended here, and everyone like is sitting down, and now there's people talking.
And walkouts and occupations. One row in the first place is what we have to fight for now. That's the only way to win when the right wing attacks us and the Democrats use it as a way to win votes instead of make any moves. Workers run society. And we have the power to shut it down. We have the power to force change because it's not going to come willingly. Get organized. Get involved. So
Socialist Alternative will be back out tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. at Washington Square Park, talking to folks on Monday at 6:30 p.m. at Washington Square Park. Socialist Alternative will be out talking to folks who want to get organized. We will keep fighting. We are not going away.
I don't know if this is all BS. That's just not true.
Strike for abortion rights. Strike for abortion.
This many people agree with the movement. It can't be a bad movement like that.
Abortion rights. All right, comrades, I'm gonna wrap up right now. I wanted to just say thank you so much for coming out. Second of all, this is just the beginning.
Yeah. But
I'm with Tatiana, I'm with Left Voice. We're launching an organization called Bread and Roses, a socialist feminist group, because who's a fucking socialist feminist here? Because we need to fight today, tomorrow, for immigrants' rights, for Palestinian rights, for abortion rights, for trans rights. Because we're going to be in the streets for black rights, because Black Lives Matter. We're going to be in the streets all day, every week until we get all of our rights. Thank you very much for coming out, y'all.
alright. Let's go back, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if everyone's in the mood for that. Okay. Wait, let's wait here for a little bit. And just... Oh, they're playing Kendrick? Hold on, let's
Why'd you stop me like that?
let's get on the sides. Let's get on the sides. There's a lot of people out here showing support. Okay. They said they're wearing, you might get arrested. The second protest, if you're not scared to get arrested.
There's another one. What is it?
Fourth and something, I just said. That's kind of far from here. Let's get closer. Me personally, I feel like abortion should just be legal. With exceptions, of course. But I mean, if it's not legal, like what happens with incest and rape cases? Like, I feel like that's just kind of common sense to me. Those cases should be able to have an abortion if they want to. So personally, I'd say I'm pro-choice. What's he say? Free abortion on demand, women's liberation, socialist revolution, break with the Democrats, good working party. Okay. Here, Kendrick said, thoughts and prayers way better off timelines. I wish I saw who was the one talking. This is New York. Everyone was out here. People dispersing now. Just going back to their lives. with me and my little sister right now. You have to meet up with everybody else. They said there was a second protest going on somewhere else, but he might get arrested there, so I'm not sure I need to go there. As a 19-year-old black male, I don't know if I need to, you know, be in a place where I could be arrested. I like the cause though. Is it? I don't know, we have to find somebody. Yeah. Oh, I see you, Jagger. I appreciate it. You sticking by me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to test my luck. Just respectfully, I feel like the police, like, I'm gonna be the first one they see. What do you think? Okay, let's see what they're saying.
Come on, see if you can meet up over here.
Well, yeah, I'll connect with
Free, safe, and legal abortion. Oh yeah, it was crazy in New York. Since we went through Times Square, everybody coming through Times Square, it was like a surprise to people who didn't know. But it was the traffic forever in Times Square, and there's hella like police cars like moving people out the way. Policemen probably over-policed, if I'm being honest. I don't know if that's true. Like statistically, like black people have like a prejudice, a higher chance of getting arrested. You look at the data, like at nighttime, like cops pull over black people less just because they can't see them in the car, compared to daytime when you can look in the car. Like that's just a lie. You're just wrong. I mean, okay. If you're not black and you just don't understand, then I can't hate you for that, but you're just wrong.
I try my best. I try my best to like all these years of like putting in like let's say like it just really came off now, you know, really.
It's just something you'll learn, I guess. I hope you change your mind. Because that's not an opinion. Once I can talk to some of these people, because these people that are still standing are like important and they want to get like talked to. Let me see. I think they'll be more open to an interview. No, this isn't a BLM. This is a BLM. There's no such thing as a BLM riot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go out for you.
This is the abortion protest, the pro-choice protest. And there's some like socialist groups like selling pins and stuff, having names down. Maybe we should go over there.
I had this
see if we get a pin or something.
filled with so many pins and I lost it. I was so mad about that.
We should get a pin.
And then I could just get a new jacket and fill that up.
We're taking donations, I'm pretty sure. Let's see.
Come on over.
Hey. What group is this?
This is Socialist Alternative here. Okay. So, were you here when one of our speakers, Dan, spoke? He was from the City Council Union.
I think I came late. I saw like the second half. Yeah.
No, yeah, no worries. But I mean, just what did you think of all of this here?
Great.
It was good. I liked it.
No, yeah, totally.
A lot of people came out for this.
Well, yeah, because I mean, I think people are pissed that this happened, and it's just like, I mean, I think really what we're saying too is like, in a lot of ways, this didn't need to happen. It's like Planned Parenthood, Women's March. I mean, even the Democratic Party, they had all of these resources behind them to make sure that this wasn't going to happen.
Right, exactly.
They were even campaigning on let's codify Roe v. Wade, and what they basically are just like, Joe Biden just recently said like, we'll leave it up to the voters to.
Yeah. So when did he like tweet that or something? I heard they mentioned it. When did he say that? He made a speech today on it?
Yeah.
Dang,
just go vote. But like, we already did that.
Yeah.
I thought that's what we were here.
The White House.
Right.
Yeah. We gave you the Senate. We gave you the.
And they said like, I feel like if 74% is like in favor of it, there's no way the Supreme Court should be able to overturn it.
Exactly, right? So it's like, why is that? Like, clearly that doesn't represent our interests
right.
at all, just as like ordinary people at the end of the day, and that's why we can't rely on like the power of the Democratic Party. We have to rely really on our own power. So that's why we're calling for a new party right now. So if you're interested, we have our paper, and this gives you a good sense of like just what we stand for and our ideas. We have a few articles on Amazon. We just ask for any donation, take cash.
Yeah, I'll donate. Yeah.
Thank you for coming out. Like, this is like absolutely.
We take what
like,
is this?
Yeah. We're still having a fight.
And also, you can, if you want to get on an email list as well.
Okay.
I
think I'm gonna sign up. Let me not show the phone number.
What? Oh, so we're not Bread and Roses.
That's somebody else. Yeah.
There's a lot of. That's another thing too. When you're not here, there's a lot of groups.
So what's your opinion on the Supreme Court then? Because I heard somebody was saying we should like overthrow them. It sounded like I don't know.
Well, I mean,
what's your opinion on that?
It's just like the key question is how do you get to that step?
Yeah,
right.
True.
You know, because it's like you can say abolish the Supreme Court, but clearly like they're there and like have like huge levers of power, right? But the thing is, it absolutely is possible to challenge that. Where I think that like really for us, right? One way of challenging the Supreme Court would have actually been codifying Roe v. Wade, because if they're saying, look, we can overturn our own decisions because they don't match the Constitution, well, it shouldn't, like, really the Constitution is not really what should be, like, what's sacrosanct for us, right? Like, that this is, like, oh, this wonderful divine document that, like, enshrines all of our rights. No, it's the fact that we're, like, people that deserve dignity at the end of the day, right? And have, like, shared common values. That's what should, like, really matter right now. You know, so it's like if there was like a, you know, if the Democratic Party did abolish the filibuster and they did codify Roe v. Wade, then yeah, put a challenge onto them, right? And if they don't like it, honestly, it's better to break the law than to break the court. Those are the kinds of steps that like we need to do.
I agree.
Yeah.
And have we ever got any real change? Whether that be civil rights, whether it be marriage equality,
we really haven't.
Women's right to vote. Anything we got, it came from the streets. It came from the people.
Right.
You know
from
Martin,
people protesting.
Malcolm, the Panthers, Fred Hampton. That was people driven. That was community driven, right? And that's what we're trying to do. Build some community solidarity, some working class solidarity, to like push both of these parties. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I have a question for you too. So like, I feel like black people like default vote Democrat, right?
They do, yeah.
But
they
however, like Democrats have everything right now. You know what I mean? And there's still nothing going on right now. So,
the Senate,
White House, Senate, presidency, like we voted for them, and now what?
We always show up, but they don't show up for us.
Okay.
So we're here now, and other groups are here now to say, hey, right? You need to respect what we're saying here. You need to like protect our rights. You know what I mean? So we're trying to build some solidarity around that to kind of push them and pressure them, right, to do the right thing. And if they don't, we're gonna try and form a new party that represents working class. Especially the black working class, right?
Right.
Especially the LGBTQ working class, right? Many different groups, because we need that. Right. It's all about class, right? The ruling class, the Supreme Court represents the ruling class. Chuck Schumer, Joe Biden, they represent the ruling class. They in that class. They elite. They good. They good either way, right? Whoever's in charge, they're gonna be fine. They got money. They got health care, right? They ain't got no student loans.
Right. Yeah.
They fine. So they can always say the right shit, right, and then not do anything. Whereas we have to pick up the slack, right? Because we feel it on the ground. So we're talking about,
they can fly out to England if they want to.
Right. They can fly to England. They can do whatever they want, right? But like people are waking up now. People are starting to get smart. Like, okay, no, you know what I mean? Like you use what you want from me, my vote, my money, my donations, and then you run off with the bag. That ain't cool. We ain't doing that no more. You know what I mean?
I think that's a good sign too, like how many people showed up today, and people are like realizing this is actually like a problem.
Yeah.
I think
and they showed up for a march like this, honestly.
Right. Yeah. I think people are like 1 or 2 issues away from like, you know, having to click, having to like, you know what I mean?
Like, we will definitely be
wake ups, I guess, you know? So, yeah, man.
And do you know, who organized this too? Do you know? Or
Our group, many different groups.
Yep.
and
Socialist
coalitions.
Alternative,
social media.
Left Voice was a part of this. Also, like NYC for abortion rights. Honestly, like what was crazy is that it really started with like Socialist Alternative. You know, like calling for some protests. Left Voice was like coming on, and then Tempest, and it really just like grew out. You know, because I feel like that in a lot of ways, what we were trying to do was show that we can have a plan. We can actually fight back, even if like this decision is going down, because it's like what is, and because really like what is like the Women's March and Planned Parenthood really offered aside from that one march in Foley Square.
Right.
They were like blasting music and stuff, and it was like, okay, free food, but this isn't a party. No, this is actually like a real dogged fight. Like it's gonna
They
get.
didn't want to march. Like, we said, let's march. And they was like, nah, we're good.
All right. Wait, so do you have the Socialist Alternative? Does this have like a main leader?
Yeah, so I mean, really the thing is like we're a whole membership-based organization, right? So all of our leadership is like democratically accountable to us at the end of the day. So like part of it for me, it's like, you know, like I pay dues to this organization, but it's like I vote in all my leadership. And honestly, we do have some like full-time workers too. They don't make shit. Like they don't make more than they don't make more than the average worker. I mean, even less than that, right? And that's really for us for leadership is like them making less than the average worker's wage keeps them accountable to us. But then also in our own organization, we feel like this should be applied everywhere. Any kind of leadership should be subject to instant recall as well, right? So it's like if somebody, like imagine if we could recall Chuck Schumer right now, just do it, you know? That would be a real step forward in actually having real accountability, because if you screw up, we're gonna do something about it, right? And like that's really like where it's driven at the end of the day is like through the masses, and it's like, you know, a mass democratic, organized democratic movement would actually be like a real step to like completely transforming society.
Yeah,
you know?
and since you said it doesn't pay that much, it's more for volunteering. That's how you know they're just doing it out of their just kindness in their heart, not just out of like I just want money.
Yeah, this is volunteer work. That's how you know it's actual issue.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
You know,
yeah, it's not about.
Like I'm a teacher, and I mean, I like literally I'm training to be a teacher right now.
Oh, you are?
I'm in the teaching fellows. I just turned in an assignment, and I'm just like I try to sacrifice whatever time I can to make it here, because I wasn't gonna miss this. I didn't want to like miss these conversations that we were gonna have with people. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you're interested in learning more about us, then like, you know, we could definitely have a conversation if you want to learn more about Socialist Alternative. So.
All right, I'll write my name down. Yeah.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm streaming right now too. If that, I don't know if you. I assume you saw I was recording. Yeah. Okay, wait. Let me see. Yeah, of course. Right. People are arguing about Ben Shapiro right now. So.
Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like. You know, I mean, something that I was thinking too, right, where it's like, you know, I feel like some people are like, well, we can just keep this to the fact that, like, you know, abortion rights are, like, under attack, and that's basically, like, we don't want to distract from, like, other issues. But it's like, hold on, like, I agree with you that it is, like, the far right, people like Ben Shapiro and shit, that aren't doing this, but who's enabling them to do that,
exactly.
right?
Yeah,
like, that's a
true.
real question.
Just how
Like... those rights are like if you're not gonna put up a like fucking fight against Clarence Thomas, well, Clarence Thomas is gonna be like, oh, I won. Now like gay people, you're next. You know.
If you're not gonna do the bare minimum, then what's the point of having you there?
Yeah.
Why give you power if you're not gonna do the bare minimum?
Exactly.
Doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
You're gonna take a pen, Taylor?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, you live in Chicago? Yeah, we actually,
we're from out of town too.
We got branches all over. It's an international organization, so we all over the place.
I mean, I have some. Who would I give it to?
To New York?
Oh, we're just here like visiting.
Oh, what a time to visit!
Yeah, I know.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so we got off the plane and I like checked my phone, like the news app, and it was like Roe v. Wade overturned. Like 15 minutes ago, I'm like, this is gonna be something when we land.
It's not gonna stop, man. This summer's gonna get real hot. So.
Yeah. If you want to join the protest too, we saw.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. No, well, I'm glad that you stopped by here.
Yeah, nice to. What's your name?
Yeah, my name's Gabe.
Gabe, nice to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you.
I'm Quincy. Nice to meet you. Eddie?
Quincy?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, likewise, brother.
Yeah. All right. Appreciate
It's really fun and quirky.
All right.
But yeah, so do you have a WhatsApp?
You can't have capitalism without sex.
I don't remember my username, but I can check.
Okay, let me read chat.
All right, thank you. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
I absolutely support Trump and can't wait till 2024, but I don't agree with all Republicans. I don't think you should agree with anybody from any party. I feel like if you're just 100% on one issue for everybody.
No, yeah.
Like, I consider myself Democratic, but the Democrats aren't always, like, perfect.
Alright, you want me to mom?
Okay, yeah. Can you call her?
She wouldn't answer.
We'll call her again, right? I do think there was some Antifa there. Bro, what? The ones who were... Okay. Are you talking about the BLM riots, or are you talking about right now? There is no Antifa here.
Hey, where are you? Oh, okay. Yeah, we gotta talk with them, and they gave us these things, and we signed a thing. They said they have some in Chicago too.
True.
Yeah. So we go back. When we go back.
Fuck the Democrats and the Republicans. Simple as that. True.
Really?
Both parties have pros and cons. I mean, right now the Republicans have more cons than pros. So I mean, that's just how I stand.
We're waiting right here.
Absolutely support Trump. Don't agree with all Republicans. I hope you find the light. I already saw the light when Trump was president. How good can it be? I don't always agree with everything he says, but how he says it, a lot of energy. I feel like a president should have, like, it should matter how you say stuff as a president, because Trump wasn't very careful with his words at all. But now that I'm looking back on it, it's probably on purpose, because he definitely was appealing to, like, white supremacists and stuff with how he was talking. Like, Proud Boys, stand by, stand down, or whatever he said. Like, that's not what you're supposed to say as a president during a riot right now. Like, that's not what you're supposed to say. How he talks about immigrants, or I guess that's just how he talks about, I mean, that affects, like, who votes for him, and he's appealing to his far-right base. Listen, they both have, Biden can't even speak, you're absolutely correct. They both got problems, but I mean, you just gotta look as a whole. Like, what does it represent? If Trump was president, what does that mean? How does America view the rest of the world? How does the rest of the world view America? I mean, rather. Let's see. Oh wait, traffic is stopped right here.
No, wait, stay here.
Oh wait, the police might be arresting people right now. Wait, hold on. Let's take a different way. Cause look. Okay. Let's try and get like a view from far away, but still close enough to see what's going on. There is something interesting going on over here. Stand back and stand by, folks. Kick on exactly. That's exactly what he said. Okay, yeah, I agree. Wait, hold on, Jack. I'm agreeing with everything Jagger said. Bernie is an infinitely better president than Biden. Bernie is, people say, oh, he's too left, he's too socialist, but I mean, I think that's what America needs right now. I honestly think that's what America needs right now. With checks and balances, I don't think Bernie would have been too crazy. I don't think it would have been too crazy. AOC will be president, though.
Yeah, I think I know where you guys are, where they're arresting people.
Okay, look at the taxis have to go backwards because there's just too many people in the way.
No, they're arresting people at a different place. We're across from that.
Bernie becoming, I feel like they would have had checks and balances. And it wouldn't have been that social. Because socialism isn't, okay, so I'm talking to socialist people. But I mean, you know, in general, socialism probably isn't good. But I mean, with checks and balances, I think that would be okay in America right now. Democratic socialism. Night, wait, what's your thoughts on AOC? I'm just curious. AOC will be president one day. AOC is gonna be president. The way she talks. Bro, we had Trump and you laughing at AOC. Exactly. Okay, what is police saying? I don't want to get too close. You will be subject to arrest, they just said. This is New York City Police Department. If you're not in the street, you're good?
Not in the street, you're good.
Okay. So they're just saying go back on the sidewalk or else you're getting arrested. Okay.
Oh, I see him.
Apparently, I see them. Trump is gonna be president again. I don't know about all that. I don't know if Trump can get elected again. After the January 6th committee and stuff is coming out, once that's over, I feel like there's no way Republicans can vote for Trump and so endorse Trump without like being anti-American. Okay, this is my family. I probably shouldn't show them, I don't know. AOC is way too far left. We came around. The thing is, Trump is gonna be president again. AOC is way too far left. Just like you say, you're getting cucked and licking boot. True.
They're arresting everyone in the streets. They're arresting everyone who's blocking traffic.
Wait, you can go around. There's like stairs. You can climb up. You can climb up.
Oh, you have to walk around. Girl, what are you doing?
The January 6th committee is a joke. The two Republicans on the committee hates Trump.
No, I can't hear you up like that.
I mean, I don't know too much about that.
Wait. Nicole, you are not actually.
I don't know too much about the two Republicans on the committee. I don't even know who they are. Wait, hold on. We don't need to do. Okay, she got it. You got it.
I'm feeling shy.
We out here. We out here in front of the Whole Foods at Grand Park.
We got you.
I thought it was the Pride Parade at first, and then they were talking about my body, my choice on the sign. So I'm like, oh, okay. They're protesting about them. You know. Where were you guys?
Forever 21.
There was a big so many people were in this park, just like sitting down and listening to the people talking. So many people.
Oh, they went the lame one.
Yeah, they came like on 41st. That's when they like walked down here. It's over there. But yeah, man. It's crazy out here. I will not be getting arrested today, so but I'm gonna stand right here and watch and document. We talked to the Socialist, Mom. We talked to the Socialist Party.
Oh, the Socialist Party.
That's fucking nuts.
Socialist Alternative.
Oh,
we were talking to him for a long time.
the ones in Chicago.
About me,
I can't be Detroit. Those motherfuckers.
They're crazy.
Oh, that's the hub of the Socialist.
They don't do anything. They don't. There's like 7 people meeting in a room every Wednesday. It's a book club. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. We get approached by socialists.
In Detroit, it's the socialists and it's the Hebrew Israelites. Always on my fucking corner.
The Socialists and the Hebrew Israelites?
You know about them?
Yeah, I know you're talking about him. My body, my choice. Even CNN had a person on and asked the January 6th hearing is going to do, and they said nothing will happen.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. What's his channel?
Divine Source. Divine Source. Bro, Jagger, stop playing, bro. Y'all see the Channel 5 video where it's like Prince did whatever, and then like I get my information from the Divine Source. So you talking about? I don't know the lady, but she asked 2 Democrats on what they thought they were gonna happen. Someone's already got arrested from the January 6th committee, right? Somebody already got it was like a I don't know if it was a congressman or someone they had him on video saying like, come on this way, rush the Capitol, like pointing people towards the Capitol. So I mean, it wasn't like January 6th did nothing. They already arrested somebody. I mean, technically I guess Trump could get arrested, but I feel like once you have enough money as Trump has, like you just figure out and have people smart enough to get you out of that no matter what.
I'm just glad I was seeing the basketball from the top. So that was a really good shot.
They go your feet on the big side.
Yeah, I was holding her backpack tight. It was a lot of people. It was so many people. It was so many people. Where do you listen to read your information from with your cards? Yeah, New York, it doesn't, like city countries. Okay. Park is closing, he said. All right, yeah, thank you. I gave him $5. The socialist people. I'm officially a socialist now. Well, it's like, you know, Bernie Sanders, he's like a democratic socialist. When people say like free healthcare, free college or whatever. What they do is they just kind of like, they help poor people in America, basically. They help the working class. They said, I'm ordering you to get back on the sidewalk now. If you do so voluntarily, no charges will be. If you stay on the sidewalk, you will be subject to arrest. I'm sure they're going to be arresting people. Somebody just wants to be a hero. Trump is not going to be touched unless Hunter and Bryant get in trouble. I can see that. Who was Sam Sutter? Yeah. I don't think this is not a looting. I don't think anyone's looting anything right now. I don't think this is different from the Black Lives Matter. Because look, it's just regular people out. I don't think there's anybody looting here. It's just the protest went through Times Square, from Central Park to Times Square to Grant Park, where we are right now. And to get there, they just had to cross the street. You just imagine, like, they're not waiting for the little white person walking sign for them to cross. They're just crossing whatever and stopping traffic, you know what I mean? So that's why the police are here. I don't think anyone's looting. Okay. I'm trying to get off of here. Jump down. Okay. You will learn giving out free stuff that it only hurts the economy and it always has to be paid back. I think America can figure it out. For the greatest country. With higher taxes. They can get paid back with higher taxes on the rich who have billions of dollars. Millions and billions of dollars. They don't know how to spend it. If you live in America and you're a millionaire, like, I feel like you should just be able to be taxed so you help poor people who live in America to make America better in general. That's what I believe. And I feel like capitalists who don't believe in that just don't want to, you know, help the working class. And they just want to get richer, and they have greed. It's understandable. Yeah. Hunter is a better son. I know you crazy. Do you think looting is radical? Yes, looting is radical. Nobody should do any looting at all.
They arrested people in groups.
However, yeah, they got vans to arrest people. Like, nobody's getting in this. Looting is never good. There's no looting happening. Is there anybody looting? There's no looting happening right now.
No.
So let's not start that before.
Let's start looting.
People in the chat talking about Antifa's there.
Oh, look at that Nikola Tesla corner.
Antifa's not here.
Nikola Tesla is a good man.
Oh my God, this is listening to CNN. I think it's just, I don't even watch CNN, I'm gonna be honest with you. I barely watch CNN. That's just what I believe. Being a caring person, I think everybody should think like that, but, you know. I'm talking about looting because they said there's looting. I'm just clarifying. Because with peaceful marches, like, this was a successful, peaceful march. And these are very rare nowadays. So, I just want to highlight that there's no looting, there's no violence here. So, yeah. I did not know this was happening today. I'm talking about looting because you brought it up. What you talking about, bro? Hello? I'm not promoting looting. Okay. No one was talking about looting before you commented on it. True. This was a very successful, peaceful protest. We need to acknowledge that. So many people out tonight. Look at the traffic. Traffic is, there is no, if you're in a car in New York right now, I know you're just mad. Traffic was stopped since like 4 hours ago. There's been like nobody can walk from how many people in the streets. Well, I guess that's the point of the protest, huh? We can't get an Uber. Uber is shut down. We cannot get an Uber right now.
Yeah, we're not far from the
hotel. We're on 34.
What's the hotel on?
30 and 4.
We're on 38 right now.
It's 4 blocks away.
Oh Lord.
4 blocks.
What are they doing?
Okay, I feel like I gotta let this car through. I need to go first. What a day, huh? Because we were just sitting in Times Square. I'm taking pictures for my Instagram on Times Square. And all of a sudden, like, so many, literally the most people I think I've seen in my whole life in one area. It's coming through, yelling loud. Megaphones, everyone has signs. So many people. Thousands. There's just hella people in New York anyway. But like, and people who didn't even know about the protest just joined.
Yeah.
Okay, 137. These blocks are very short.
Yeah, we're close.
Yeah, we're very close.
We're like We're almost there.
We cannot get a looter. You just said it. I caught it. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Just I don't even understand what you're trying to say. To be quite honest with you.
It's an inside joke.
Paris baguette. Oui, oui. Okay. What are y'all talking about? But yeah, look at how much traffic. They said LA is shut down as well. Just like this. Chicago probably as well. All cities probably. I wonder what Chicago's like right now.
I know, that's how it's at.
We're from Chicago. We're just in New York for the weekend. Just for summer, you know. And we just came upon this. As soon as we landed, I got the news, Roe v. Wade overturned. So this was kind of inevitable. I do have mods. I don't know where they are right now. I have like 5. Zach, are you here? Zach Case? I'm streaming from my phone, so I can't even text them to be like, get on this. But I definitely need some mods right now. I hate the Twitch app on the phone. I can't even go to my messages without it stopping stream, so. He said, protesting doesn't really do much once a decision has been made, especially with the Supreme Court, in my opinion. This applies for other protests too. Decisions are not overturned in one day. Eventually protests will die down and people will just have to accept the decision until a higher authority decision is made. But if you don't protest, then what? Right? Like, what's the point of showing your voice? How are you gonna show your voice without protesting? 73% of America's population supported abortion. 73% was okay with the law staying how it is. So, I mean, if we don't protest, then what? We're just gonna get pushed over? I guess in our Constitution that we're allowed to protest, so why don't we use it when there's something we don't agree with, you know? It's really easy to be like a doomer. It's really easy to be like that, but I mean, it's worked in the past. I think the more noise we make, the more pressure it puts on the people in charge to go back on a decision. The Supreme Court is tough though. They're talking about abolish the Supreme Court. I don't know about all that, but I mean, I think everyone's in agreement right now that this should not have been possible. So, bro, Fiat, stop talking about looting, bro. What are you talking about? Bro, nobody's talking about looting. Bro, stop trying to bait me. Let me read chat. Alright, I'll let you know, Jagger, if you need a mod. Let me see. We can agree to disagree on everything. I don't hate, I just have strong beliefs. You know, that's okay. You're allowed to have strong beliefs. This is not China. You're allowed to voice your opinion. You know? You're allowed to voice your opinion. And that's okay. We should be open to both point of views and try and be as diplomatic as possible and try not to name call when speaking on the issue. So, I respect that. Pulling up on 33rd right now. But yeah, I think traffic is lining up over here. And then all the way in Midtown though, the traffic was crazy, man. I'm talking like there's cars in front, like it's literally like gridlocked in the intersection too, because they were just walking on the white lines. So like there is just imagine like 6 cars like in the intersection just stuck, but there's like a car behind him, so he can't back up and leave, but he can't go forward because there's protesters, you know what I mean? Like it was crazy. I'm sure it was like that for like hours. So I mean, I guess the police have to come out and fix that.
Now we're going south.
Everybody disagrees with looting. He said, okay, I disagree with looting. Bro, shut up. Why are you honking? Okay. Bro said, I disagree with looting, my opinion. Everybody disagrees with looting. I'm happy you disagree. Looting is a sad byproduct, but there's pros and cons to protests like this. And there's no looting at this protest. Let's just make that clear. Everybody disagrees with it. There's pros and cons. It happened in the BLM riots, but I think it's not planned. It's not Antifa like protesting and breaking stuff on purpose. You know, that's just how it is. That's just how it happened. He said, I found out she was a liberal. What are you doing? What do y'all think? Handle my beliefs, and that's good. I'm happy you said that, Ace. I'm happy you said that, because I don't think it should be that much of a deal breaker, because that's when you start like separating yourself from your family and stuff. Your family likes Trump, but you're like a kid and you like Biden or whatever, and I don't talk to your family. You grew up in Tennessee, it's like hella rural or something. Like, you should never abandon your family based on political beliefs, because then it's like almost like cult type behavior, honestly. That's what happens in cults. When you join a cult and you stop talking to your family because you believe in the cult too much. So it overtakes your life. But it's definitely okay to have opinions.
2 miles.
Yeah. I'm surprised there wasn't any counter protesters.
Oh.
That's what I was scared of, to be honest. Because I was watching videos on the Proud Boys talking about we're gonna do counter protests all the time. And you know they have guns and stuff. So I'm like, that's interesting. I don't know if this is the safest place for me to be in. Police just in unmarked cars? Interesting. I probably shouldn't have showed the license plate, but oh well. My wife thinks women should have the right for an abortion. I listened to her and try to understand her, and she made some good points about incest and you know what, being involved. It's true. That's something else I feel like everybody should just like be agreement on. Like incest, you should be able to get an abortion, like no questions asked. And just solely because of that, Roe v. Wade shouldn't be getting overturned. Solely because of that. Like, we don't need to over-politicize it. Honestly, I'm happy with the law going back to how it was before. Where it's like certain states make it harder than other states. And that's not okay, but that's just how it is. Honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm honestly okay with that. Fifth Avenue and East 33rd.
Is this what you thought you were doing today?
You know what? I just know whenever I go to New York, it's just anything goes.
Yeah.
Never know what to put on this. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think that trip we took to New York in '99 was the first time I'd ever been to New York.
When we went?
Yeah.
And we had a totally different experience than this one.
And we had no money.
We had to ride the subway. That was...
Where are we going?
We met those vampires straight down.
All right. How are we going?
There you go, Quincy, to get your pizza. New York pizza.
I gotta get my New York $1 pizza. Okay. Dang. Wait, yeah, that is kind of backed up still, though. And we're kind of far from the protest now, from Grant Park now. And look. Look at the police waving to me. How nice. The boys in blue. I think I made him uncomfortable because he saw me recording. See, because look at how many undercover cops there are. Like, I guess you could tell, but I mean, oh well. The little antenna on the back too, but still. I wonder if there's like any like FBI agents like secretly in the crowd, like trying to catch people that we just don't even know about. All right, I'll see you, Jagger. Good night. What time is it in California? You want to be a mod? I'll make you a mod, honestly. I'll make you a mod. I'm on my phone right. If I was on my computer, I could know how to do it. But you'll be a mod once I get back to the hotel and get on my computer. I'm gonna edit this and make this a YouTube video too. This is going on my channel. I think it's exclamation mark YT or exclamation mark YouTube. I don't know. Just QMac on YouTube. I think this would be a good thing to post. Okay, I see you, Jagger. 8:30. You go have fun. You go party. Party with your Antifa socialists. Have fun.
I feel like I got 400 feet.
In LA. Oh, look at that. Look at Ace. What a nice discussion. What a nice, it got a little heated in one part. But I mean, I'm happy we don't hate each other. There's different opinions, and that's okay. But yeah, I think I might be ending stream soon. I'm walking back to the hotel, so I'm almost close. I think traffic's kind of clearing up anyway, so. This is, in my opinion, the perfect peaceful protest. A lot of people came out. They made noise. It's not like anybody didn't know there was a protest today. They raised awareness. Nobody got hurt.
We were entertained.
Some people got arrested, but I mean, they got arrested because they wanted to. I don't know what's going on in front of our hotel. Yeah, it is. All right, but I'm about to end stream. Something weird's happening right here. But all right, I'm about to end stream though.
Oh Lord, if we was going to
Yeah, go party with Antifa. All right, I'll see y'all. Goodbye.